you could do me a big old favor there. Tell T-double-O I said hello. Tell all the good time gang out there I said hello. I'm going to roll up a little bit more of this and put a little bit more of this where you can get it right there. I just came out here with a cup of coffee, and I thought I'd sit down for a spell and see what was cooking on 27025. Hello out there, number one son, if you got any kind of a grip. The Fat Man, Motormouth Mall, you West Coast beast. Got down, breaker.
Everybody down south, hello to Silas waiting until we got off the key. He said he got a first cup of coffee and he just started in the radio room, sir.
Hello, howdy doody, I hear you up in there, I do. Hey, howdy doody, I hear you up in there, the radio, I got you up in there, I got the Fat Man too. Motormouth Mall working this thing, I walked on through, breaker.
Hello out there, Motormouth Mall. Hey, Motormouth Mall, nice guy over here in Utah. Motormouth Mall, nice guy getting down.
You sure are there, nice guy. You sure are getting down up in fine style or on my receiver. I'll tell you what, you got a hammer down. I didn't know you were up there looking in the bushes too, but I got you all up in here. You plowed a path right through here. Hello to a nice guy around Utah. Hello, number one son. Hello, howdy doody. Howdy doody. Motormouth Mall waving. One fat watt at a time. I got down. Tell PC Master, 300, and all the rest down south. I'm waving four friendly fingers and a thumb. And the dog is waving too. I got down, breaker.
8 o'clock this morning talking.
Right on. Hey, sounding good over here. While you're having that morning coffee, hey, Motormouth Mall, have a great weekend. This ground plane is out the way. Good day. When you set it off.
Okay, well, that ground plane is working. That's a mean ground plane. Ain't no doubt about that. That thing is one wicked, mean ground plane. Motormouth Mall working this thing. Good morning, Tom. I hope everybody out there's enjoying a good cup of coffee. It's 10:38 out here on the Central Coast of California. Motormouth Mall stepping, breaker.
Tell him I said good morning and keep that ground plane on the air. Hey, Motormouth Mall, tell nice guy I said good morning and keep that ground plane on the air, because if he had a beam, he'd whip my ass too. Motormouth Mall, I'm getting on down.
Yeah, 10-4. Hey, number one son, you said tell him to keep that ground plane up there because a good job out there, because if he had a beam, you know, doggone, well, he'd be doing what you're doing to him right there. You said to tell him good morning. Good morning out there. I'm shuffling things around over here in the studio, making room for my coffee. Hey, number one son, I had to shuffle things around here just to make room for that cup of coffee. Motormouth Mall cruising, breaker.
Up in the air. I just got to change it together. Yeah, Motormouth Mall. You got a copy, nice guy. Get down.
I've been leaving for 30 minutes, but I'm still here broadcasting. But I got a stack of stuff over here I got to take care of. Put on you later, Motormouth Mall. I'm not going to stay. You'll talk to you right there.
All right, sounds good. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll listen for you, and I'll keep on doing what I do out here, roll the gates. I got you up in there. A nice guy out there is doing real good. I heard him go back to, I was slow-key and waiting to hear you, and I heard him go back to Spaceman, so I wouldn't be surprised if Northern California has some good conditions. I wouldn't be surprised in the least if Northern Cal has some Mother Nature. Motormouth Mall working with a little bit of Mother Nature I got over here on this end. And the gate is rolling. Hey, Fat Man, Motormouth Mall stepping. Right there, right now.
I know he got that big old Prime Minister antenna, but I'm going to see if I can ease up in there on that gate. Hey, Motormouth Mall, nice guy.
Hey, nice guy. You say you know he's on that big old Prime Minister built antenna, but you're going to ease it down up in there, and you did exactly what you wanted to do. Check this out one time.
I know he got that big old Prime Minister antenna, but I'm going to see if I can ease up in there on that gate. Hey, Motormouth Mall, nice guy.
nice guy. That's what you did right there while you were working that great big old ground plane. You walking and talking. Hello, nice guy, Utah. What's going on? And hello to you. Hey, number one son up there on Boise, Idaho. Motormouth Mall cruising this thing. 1 fat watt at a time. I just don't know how much audio a person could have out here in the world of sound. I got down breaker. Can I have a little bit more? Holy cow, I guess I can. Motormouth Mall stepping breaker.
Yeah.
You can probably get some more, but you don't need it. You might be able to get some more, but you don't need it. Sounding good over here, man. 25 dBs, Motormouth Mall. Nice. I'm out of the way.
Damn cotton picking meters coming back around for the third time. Motormouth Mall, I'll see you.
10-4 on the meter coming around for the third time. And 10-4 out there, Mr. Nice Guy, you say, I might could get a little bit more, but I don't need it. So I'll just leave it. Ain't no doubt about that. Motormouth Mall working this thing. This heavy mall with a ball beam mall got down. Break on. Well, howdy doody, I got you up in there real faint, but I got you up in there. Hey, howdy doody, you might hear it on the gate. You're up in there real faint, but I can hear the audio, clean, clear, beautiful, bassy, sharp, detailed audio, but way down there low, Mother Nature's. I guess you gotta make a deal. You gotta make a deal with Mother Nature to break. Hello, howdy doody. Hello out there, number one son. Hello, nice guy, Utah. Motormouth Mall, cruising breakout. Tell 300 and PC Master down south that I said hello. And I'm back on the side reading on this mail the break.
Hey, deuce and a quarter. The regulator around Indiana on this 187 bull with the weekend wave. Back. Downtown.
Can you tell which doctor I said hello to? Can you tell which doctor I said hello to the break?
Right back, man. I heard they're talking big stormy weather coming up in there a little bit. I ain't looking towards neither one of you. I got you parked right there. How about it? You both sound real good. I hope you both enjoy your weekend, and God bless. They do call me the regulator on this 187 built around Indiana with the weekend rain is gone.
Hey, regulator out there on Indiana. Hey, regulator somewhere around Indiana. If you got a grip, Motormouth Mall waving breakup.
Deuce and a quarter. All by yourself. You save some advice for yourself, man. You got it going on. Hey, deuce and a quarter. You got it going on in the cornfields.
Hey, PC Master, good morning. Back from Howdy Doody,
Well, hello, other RC, and hello, howdy doody. I got you up in there again. Howdy doody. I got you up in there in RC around Seattle. Your West Coast Beast dropping a hammer break.
Hey, Motormouth Mall. Good morning. Rocket, Backwoods. On my third cup of coffee. How about that Motormouth Mall? How about it? RC right here, right now.
Hello, 10-4. Good to hear you up in there. Rocket, RC, Seattle. You rolling up in there? Rocket, you rolling up in there? You say you're on your third cup of coffee. I'm on my first cup of coffee. I woke up late today. And then I got sidetracked working on a project. And I don't know who in their right mind gets out there and start working on a project before they've had at least their first cup of coffee. So I got out there kind of sort of sidetracked and halfway sideways, and now I'm out here with a doggone cup of coffee, and I'm sitting back here enjoying. So anyway, hello to you one more time, RC. Hello out there, howdy doody. Hello out there, nice guy, Utah, number one son. Man, you all got hammers down out here on my stack of bricks.
by yourself over here. You're all by yourself over here. Take care, Motor Mouth Mall. Nice guy out the way.
Or did a nice guy, you say I'm all by my lonesome. A nice guy, you say I'm all by my lonesome in your receiver. Well, that's just Mother Nature, I guess. But I'll take what I get when I get what I get. Hello to you, nice guy. You got that mall down. Ain't no doubt about that, nice guy. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Right there, breaker. Wow, Rocket, howdy doody. I got you both up in there. I don't know who's doing better yet at this moment. I'm still waiting. I'll let the Mother Nature work a little bit. I'll let the gate determine the rest. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Gotten down. I should be looking north, I suppose. I'm looking into Boise. I should probably be looking up north, but I'm looking into Boise right now.
Take a look at that bass out of it. Test one, two. It don't matter where you're looking at Motor Mouth Mall, but take a little bit of that, just a little bit of that bass out of it. Sound like you weigh 800 pounds.
Hey, you probably like it better like this right here. Hey, 7. You said I sound like I weighed 800 pounds. Is that better than Brady?
Copy. Nice guy. I'm out the way. Good day. That sounds like the Motor Mouth Mall I know. Welcome to the weekend. Big Motor Mouth Mall. You sounded good right there, Motor Mouth Mall. I'm going to go take a cold shower. Click!
Worked in there, 7. Well, I appreciate you rolling up in there. Yeah, I put an EQ at the end of the chain so I can, I don't want to play with a lot. I don't want to mess up a lot. But if I put an EQ back there, I can turn on. And when I turn the EQ on, I can mess with stuff a little bit. Yep, they got a phone call. Hold on.
Now you sound like the Motor Mouth Mall I know. About 500 pounds. Motor Mouth Mall.
Hey, Convict, I'm wondering if you copy Howdy Doody up in here. I'm wondering if you copy Howdy Doody up in here. Howdy Doody, southeastern side.
Audio. We'll see right here with my coffee. 21 feet down.
Howdy Doody, just putting the Convict and Hammer down out here. Howdy Doody, southeastern side of the Evergreen State got down.
Take care. Hey, Cyclone right back, man. Have a great weekend. Oh, nice guy. Utah. Good morning. Downstairs in the cages. Let you know the ball's rolling up here to northwest corner. RC right here, right now, getting down. Get ready to do more than take care. How about it, 702? Your Brian Tripp like you always do, my friend. Always good to hear you, for sure. Your friend RC right here, right now. Oh, northwest corner, break. Yeah, you're doing good there, 702. And I'm hoping RC right here, right now. We're going to be leaving right away from out the pond. Just check us out. 6537, go.
Hey, you tell Rocket I'm gonna give him a run for his money, man.
All right, 702. Not a problem. You always make a good trip on my house. 702, take a fine trip back and forth down the Golden Gate Bridge.
I know my neighbor too. I got a mud dog out there reading the mail, but he won't try to talk, Skip. He tried to talk to me.
I didn't go too far away on purpose there, Seven. I'm sorry about that. Old Hank the Tank, the tortoise, the 65-pound tortoise, decided that he was going to take a stroll. And he got out of the main yard and got into the backyard, or I should say the other way around. He got out of his yard into the main yard and was cruising around eating the bushes. So I had to put him back in his house. Hello, Seven, if you got any kind of a sloppy copy. Motormouth Mall cruising, break on.
Boy, I don't have no sloppy copy. I'm Motormouth Mall up here in northwest corner. RC says hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, 10-4 to RC. Hey, RC, you don't have a sloppy copy on me? Hello, up there on Seattle. Hey, RC, Motormouth Mall, you West Coast beast. Breaking.
You know it, Motormouth Mall, my friend. Thanks for being so good to everybody out here, Motormouth Mall. You're playing RC right here in Seattle, the south of Seattle. We're 10-10 on the side. Break, break.
10-4, you're doing a real good job out there, RC. I try to be the best I can. I try to be the best beast possible. You know, every so often it comes across one way or the other, but I do my best. RC, Motormouth Mall, cruising. Break on.
That's right, Motormouth Mall. That's right. RC, we're just sitting back reading the mail. Break, break.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, you're showing up and showing off. Sounded mighty good in my receive. Just letting you know, Rocket Backwoods.
For the Rocket. Hey, Rocket, you know what we talked about? I don't know if you can make some changes. I got you up in here. Hey, Rocket, I don't know if you can do that, but I do have the YouTube gate rolling. So anything you want to do is right here. Break on?
Run for his money, man. Let me give Rocket a convict and run for his money.
He said Rocket's got somebody else up in his ears. I think he only got about half of what I said. Probably should turn the antenna up north, but I'm too lazy. Hello to you one more time, Rocket. Hello to you. No, howdy doody, and hello to you out there, RC Motormouth Mall stepping. And that might have been the end of Mother Nature. That might have been the end of Mother Nature. I don't know. Motormouth Mall cruising right there. Break on.
Wiz Doctor. I guess I ain't got enough to get out there and say hello to Wiz Doctor. I'm gonna hang. He just went out there and into the woods and showed up here in the blue sky.
Well, Squeaker, you're up there in Montana making a lot of noise. Hey, Squeaker, you're making a lot of noise in Montana.
Yeah, I thought when the north over there in Seattle falls out, I might get a shot. Top of the morning to you, Mr. Motormouth Mall. Old Squeaker up here in the north side.
For the Squeaker. Now, I'm curious about something. I'm not sure exactly what receiver you're using, if it's a CB or if you got a big receiver up there or what you're doing. But I'm going to switch two different modes in and tell me which one you think sounds better. This is mode A. I'm going to call it mode A. And then this right here, right now, is mode B. A Squeaker, Motormouth Mall says, which one do you like better, the break?
I'm just telling you, 59 there, Motormouth. I couldn't tell the difference. There's absolutely no change whatsoever.
Galaxy, no change. Okay, all right, 10-4 on that. Same question applies to you there. Howdy doody. I can't say that with headphones on. Hey, howdy doody. A little latency makes howdy doody. Things with makes the delay kind of impossible. Anyway, hey, howdy doody. The same thing applies to you. Which one did you like better? You like this one here? This is the what I call the B version, and then this right here is called the A version. Howdy doody, Motormouth Mall, step and break 'em.
Motormouth Mall, 111 Mobile waiting. Yo, Motormouth Mall, 111 Mobile with the wing.
111 in the Mobile. You smoking coming out here. Hey, 111. I'll go back to the B version here. Hey, 111, you smoking out here from the Mobile. Radio station, Motormouth Mall, cruising break.
Mobile with the wave, huh? I'll wave right on back. Hey, witch doctor, take care. You just need some bigger rubbers. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
It would be interesting to see what would happen if I pointed this at you, but I'm not going to do it. I'm too lazy.
Bye-bye, Motormouth Mall. Have yourself a good day. 111 in the corner. I'm back 10-6 in the mail.
All right, there, 111. Take care while you out there back 10-6 and reading the mail. You're smoking out here. Keep on with the keeping on over there. 111, Motormouth Mall, stepping. Hey, howdy. I should go out there in the field and then tie the antenna and swing it up north. But that requires effort on my part. I'm sitting down here sipping on coffee to break. Well, Sir King of the South, I didn't know you could hear me over there where you said you could hear me sitting up there sipping on coffee. Hello, Sir King of the South. If you got a sloppy copy, Motormouth Mall, step and break it.
Why don't you turn it up north when you get done with that coffee there, Motormouth Mall?
All right, there. Hey, howdy doody. I'll go ahead and swing the antenna up north. Hang on, give me a little bit there, bro. I'll be right back.
Right here, right now, RC will be swinging them beams around, saying hello around the band. RC Seattle, we're swinging the beams, waving around the band. Wave, wave. RC Seattle, we're waving around the band. Wave, wave.
Howdy doody, southeastern side of the Evergreen State, putting the hammer down, reading this Tom Big and hammer down, and just reading this mail. We're going to see if Motormouth changed the antenna out there. We're going to see if old Motormouth has changed the antenna. Howdy doody, southeastern side of the Evergreen State. Just watching this stream and I got down.
Well, I moved the antenna. We'll see if that makes any kind of a difference around there. Hello, howdy doody. Motormouth Mall cruising. Hey, howdy doody. I don't know if you can hear the difference between this or not, but I'm going to turn something on and tell me which one you like better. This one here or this one right here. Hello, howdy. Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down, break on.
Mr. 709. Right back.
163, hello to you. Hey, 163, you say you don't know what I did, but you never heard me come in your radio like that before? Hello, 163, I believe you said in the bottom side of the Evergreens, Motormouth Mall, cruising, breaking.
I'll see you next time around there, Wichita.
463, not 163, 463, hello to you, 463, around the bottom side of the Evergreens. He's smoking over here. Appreciate the bump down. Hey, howdy doody, I don't know if you got that or not on the, on your end, but this is with the EQ on, and then this is with the EQ off. Hello, howdy doody, Motormouth Mall stepping. And that's with the EQ off. And now this right here is with the EQ on. I got down, break on.
What are you smoking down there, Motormouth Mall? I want some, Breaker.
You want some? It's cheap, it's easy, it's almost free, breaker.
Roger, it's almost free now. Waving down there, Motormouth. I'm back out of your way.
Alright, good to hear you been there. You smoking. Hey, you got that mall down. Mr. Green, Motormouth Mall. Oh, Mr. Green or 709? Mr. Green, I believe.
Motormouth Mall.
You turned on, my friend. Motormouth Mall. Howdy doody, Southeastern.
Hey, howdy doody, you like it better with the EQ turned on? This is on right here. This is on, 111, and this is off, 111. Off's got a lot of bass up in there, a lot of deep bass that you may not be able to hear on your receiver. I don't know what you got for a receiver. I kind of do, but I don't know for sure how you got it set up. And I'll turn it back on. Right there is back on. Motormouth Mall, got down, break on.
You're killing me up here, Wichita. I just fell out of my chair, Breaker.
Hey, 709. Hey, 709. What's doctor saying? Hey, 709. Did I think I called you Mr. Green? Hey, 709. I think I called you Mr. Green a little bit ago. Sorry about that. Hey, 709. Motormouth Mall, stepping, break up.
Hey, Motormouth, it's okay. Other people call me Mr. Green.
10-4. I just hate to mix up somebody's handle. You know, I hate to do that. But, anyways, I just want to let you know I'll straighten that out to break.
Ain't no pain, no strain, Motormouth. I'm back in the bushes checking my coffee.
10-4, I'm still sipping on mine here. It's good stuff. I'll tell you what. It's good coffee over here on this end. 709, Motormouth Mall, stepping right to break.
My friend, howdy doody, Southeastern side of the Evergreen State Shire.
10-4, the howdy. Hey, I don't, I pointed it north and I tried to get an answer, but I don't know, N and A, I don't know what that's all about. Oh, on and, I don't know, A and B. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out what you like in your receiver. Trying to figure out what version you like. If you like the one with the EQ turned on, like this, or if you like the one with the EQ turned off, like that right there. Hey, howdy doody, Motormouth Mall, cruising, that's off. And then this is back to the on mode right now. I got down, break off.
Motormouth Mall, I like it when you're out in Houston down there. Just letting you know, rocket up here.
And it's a 6K, or I think it's, what's it, 9K wide. It says in total. Howdy doody, southeastern side of the Evergreen State says that.
Yeah, it didn't get an answer. I got Rocket up in there, and you were both up in there saying what you liked, but you both up in there at the right time to where I could tell neither one of you. So, I mean, I could hear you both, but the answer got muddled up from both. So I still don't know what the answer is. I'll stand by and read the mail to break.
Hey, Motormouth Mom, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you just fine there, break.
I like it with the EQ off. And Wish Doctor said you need to turn the radio off when you would sound better. I think he's being funny, though. Motormouth Mom, I'll see it.
Yeah, 10-4, you say you like it better like that with it off, and you said Witch Doctor said I'd sound even better if I turned the radio off, huh? Yeah, I know what camp he's in. Let me get my knees up in the breeze, so break.
Yeah, 410. I just came back for a couple quick pot shots. Tell Mr. Green, I mean 709, Mr. Green, because you got all that sticky icky up there in the Evergreen. But tell Howdy Doody at 709, I said, what's up? Motor my bomb, back 10-7.
Yeah, 10-4 there. Hey, Fat Man, you said to tell 709 he should be called Green, Mr. Green, because he got all that sticky icky up there, and you said to tell 709 and Howdy Doody. Man, I tell you what, with headphones, some things you just cannot say. When you try to say Howdy Doody with about, man, I gotta take them off. Hang on. When you try to say Howdy Doody with a couple milliseconds of delay in there, man, I'll tell you what, it really screws with your brain there, break.
Sometimes I got one ear on and off, and if I turn on the monitor audio so I can hear myself, you know, and you got that, like you said, you got that couple milliseconds of delay, you get all twisted and tongue-tied. Alright, yeah, that's 709 got anchors in that sticky icky up there. That's why I call him Mr. Green.
Yeah, Jennifer, that's a valid reason for calling him Mr. Green. Ain't no doubt about that. Well, it makes sense now, you know, at least now I know I can make that mistake and work my way around it there, break.
Yeah.
Hey, Wish Doctor, he ain't figured him out in 20 years.
The car collection, 709 is a bad mamma jam up there in Spokane. Put it on you later, Motor Mama. I can't waste no more time. I'm 10-7. Bye-bye.
Okay, yeah, I know he's a bad mamma jammer up there. Ain't no doubt about that. I'd like to see the car collection sometime. That's for doggone sure up there. Next time I get up in Spokane, I'm going to have to stop by and say hello to him. I get up there. I'm going to be getting up in there. It looks like my trip to the northwest corner is going to get postponed about a month, which means I probably won't make it to the break up there on the 5th and the 6th coming up. Because I've got a couple other things that I got to work out over here, and the trip's going to get postponed until, I'm not sure now if it's going to be October or September anyway, or September or October, however you look at it. I guess September comes first anyway, so I got to look and see where that's going to go. But next time I get up there, I'm going to look him up. I'm going to give him a call and swing by and see if I can shake his hand, buy him a cup of coffee, and sit with the spell. We'll sit for a spell with him. Anyway, I take care. Have a good day. I hope you get a lot done today. I tell you what, I've been starting the day earlier without coffee. Believe it, I started my first project of the day without any coffee. I don't know how I did that. I got sidetracked and I got, working on it. And next thing you know, I had the doggone thing over half done before I even poured myself a cup of coffee to break.
What about law? Coffee is a vital thing for the morning. Luckily, I never rely on coffee myself. Howdy Doody just has so much energy that it just everything works. Howdy Doody got down southeastern side of the Evergreen State.
If you can't afford one, I'll pour you a cup. I got instant coffee all the time, Motor Mouth.
Hey, Plastic, you said if I can't afford a cup of coffee, you pour me a instant cup of coffee. You got instant Java. What do they call that? Sanka. You got Sanka for the guests to break.
Oh, no. I put it all on the table. RC, you're getting down.
too. Ain't no doubt about that. All right, sounds good. And RC, I heard you roll up in there too. Motormouth Mall working this thing in the Motormouth Mall mode, meaning a whole lot of envelope growth I got down.
We be waving around the band and wave.
Just letting you know.
Just letting you know I'm that clear.
Waving around the band right back at you, and howdy doody, I heard you up in there too, and man, a whole bunch of heavy hitters all rolling up in there right about this 1036. Radio station Motormouth Mall cruising, they got down.
Motormouth Mall, you sure got down, my friend. Howdy doody.
Pretty quiet on my end right now. RC said that. Reading the mail. Break.
Playing games with me, and I'm not putting the hammer down today. Howdy doody got down.
Sure, well, you're putting the hammer down good enough. RC, you said it's real quiet out there on your receiver, and howdy doody, you say you don't have a whole lot out there, but I'll tell you what, you got all you need out there right now to get the job done. In fine fashion. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast right here. Break on. See ya. Bye. Bye.
Hey, thanks for the flowers on Motormouth. Thanks for the flowers right here, right now. RC is getting down. Hello, Motormouth Mall. Chaos, Northwest Corners.
Right, 976.
Hello out there, Chaos. Hey, Chaos, you're on the northwest corner. Good to hear you out there. Well, this has been a long time, been about, I don't know, a week and a half or so since I had the pleasure of hearing you roll up on my radio. Doing a real good job there, Chaos. Good morning time to you. Well, it's still morning. It's 11:13. Motormouth Mall cruising break.
Take care, Wish Doctor.
And conditions have been weird up here in the Northwest. Hey, Motormouth Mall, have a super fine weekend. Be safe out there, Chaos.
Buster the Chaos Roger D. It's been weird. Mother Nature been dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping, bucking, weaving and shucking and driving. That's for doggone sure. It's all good in the hood. Hello to you one more time, Chaos. I know Witch Doctor got a big old hammer out there. Tell him I said hello. Good afternoon time to him coming up. Good morning right about now. Motormouth Mall stepping.
All right, howdy doody is gonna be on copy. Ring this bell on the side.
Copy. Yeah, I did hear Witch Doctor in there for a second. Hey, Witch Doctor, Motormouth Mall said to wave a hand your way.
I can kind of hear him in back scatter there, breaking.
Hey, Witch Doctor, Chaos waving.
Good morning time. Station 420, Portland, in the motor car, break.
420 over there in the motor car. You got a hammer down too. Holy smokes. Hey, 420 out there in the motor car around Colorado. You smoking Motormouth Mall cruising break up.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, this your neighbor up north. Hey, Motormouth Mall, this your neighbor up north. Bam, you know what I'm doing. Station 420, Portland, in the motor car.
Oh, you're in Portland. Why did I think you were in Colorado? Hey, 420, why did I think you were in Colorado? You're in Portland. Okay, you're in the motor car in Portland. You might have, I guess I got you confused with somebody else to break.
Stepping.
Got me confused, or you was thinking of something else. Hey, Motormouth Mall. Hey, good morning to you, man. You just in my radio loud and proud. But you know this, man. Hey, good morning to
Copy, Witch Doctor. Hey, Motormouth Mall. Motormouth Mall, that Witch Doctor, he's waving right back, said have a cup of coffee. Chaos stepping.
10-4 there. You tell Witch Doctor I'm working on a cup of coffee right now. It's a 24-ounce cup of coffee, and I'm about over halfway through, and I'm working on it. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, Chaos, Motormouth Mall waving. Break out. 420, I heard you too. You still up in there. Ain't no doubt about that. Motormouth Mall got down. Break.
morning time bump down. Thanks for the morning time bump down. Bam, you know it.
Man, making a lot of noise down there.
He's halfway through a 24-ounce coffee right now.
Rescue are also working on the coffee. 236 5 day.
I gotta go deal with customers. Mr. Worldwide Chaos up here around the northwest corner, the man with the metal detectors, and I'm stepping.
And boy, they're chaos. All right, sounds good. Well, you got to go deal with the customers, take care of what you got to take care of, and we'll catch you back when you get back. Ain't no doubt about that. Chaos, the man with the metal detectors, radio station Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Got down. This RF ought to make your metal detectors go into a tizzy. I got down. Bye.
You know, I've never had anybody drive by while I'm detecting. Hey, Motormouth Mall, Johnny, wouldn't mess around with it. Gotta do something. Gotta do something. One cut for bad cut. I got.
Well, I'll bet it would make a noise in your headphones. Don't you wear headphones while you're detecting? You got headphones on so you can hear the, the sound, whatever it does, or clicking, or whatever, you got headphones on. I'll bet you somebody drives by with RF and probably blow your eardrums out to break.
Some of them are proprietary frequencies, some are Bluetooth now. A lot of them gone wireless, so yeah, I just imagine make the whole detector freak out because it is using, either pulse induction or very high frequency, very low frequencies, but it's kind of a mix depending on what brand you're using. But yeah, I'll have to test that theory out.
I got a question. I've always wondered how a metal detector knows what kind of metal it is, whether it's gold or silver or iron. I know that different metals have different densities, but they're based on the dirt in between the metal and the pickup coil or the induction coil and the depth and density of the soil. How do you differentiate whether it's one kind of metal versus another?
Well, how the detector does it is beyond me there. Definitely how the detector does it is beyond me. It's all in the technology. But nowadays they have detectors, like my detector that I use on a regular basis. I can use it in 5-tone, 50-tone, 2-tone. So I use it in 5-tone, and I can set all my silver and my copper at the highest tone, and then, you just go down the scale from there. The machines, the frequencies react differently to the different types of metal in the ground, so the technology works around that.
Right, sure. One of these days, I'm going to have to get me a metal detector. I'll tell you what, I'd like to do that. It'd be an interesting little thing just to see what you can find. I don't know. I've always sort of had an interest. I just never acted on it, never did anything about it. But yeah, it'd be neat to get a metal detector. I think my first and I guess only attempt at buying a metal detector was way back when I was probably about, I must say, 11 years old. Radio Shack. Get off the floor. Radio Shack sold a little metal detector. It didn't work worth a hill of beans, their break.
I wonder if it was one of them orange ones, because that was my first one too, was a Radio Shack orange one when I was like 9 years old. It's kind of funny you said that. Yeah, when you come up to Northwest, man, and you just let me know. My shop's like right off I-5, so you're going to drive right by me. I mean, the I-5 wall is one of the walls on our property there.
I certainly will do that, ain't no doubt. I will do that. I will make sure I stop. That would be cool. I'd like to see that, get a little demonstration and all that. Maybe even walk out with the metal detector. That'd be kind of cool. But yes, it was. It was one of those little orange ones from Radio Shack. And I'm glad you had better luck. At least it kept your interest, but it did not work for me, and so I hung it up, and that was the last of them that I tried. But I'd like to do it again this time. Instead of spending $29 or whatever it was, I'd like to spend more like $300 or $400 and get something that works.
Yep, copy. I hear what you're saying there. All right, I gotta go, man. I gotta jump in the car and drive down to the shop. So I don't want to leave anybody waiting on me. I'll make sure you got my info before you head up. Either way, whether I talk to you on the radio, I get you on Facebook, I'll let you know.
Roger, sounds good. All right, well, go take care of the customers. Don't keep them waiting. We'll catch you a little bit later on. I look forward to that. And that would be very, very cool. So, all right, catch you later on. 73's Chaos Motormouth Mall. Have a good day. I'll see you.
Right back at you. Motormouth Mall, have a great weekend. If I don't talk to you later. Witch Doctor. I gotta run. Have a super...
Hey, Bad Company, I heard you up in there too again. Bad Company, what are you what are you doing out there? What's taking up your morning so far? Hey, Bad Company, Motormouth Mall, talk to me.
Well, Motormouth Mall, while you was talking to Tim last about the machine, I was telling you to go back and get you another cup of coffee. Okay, maybe you kept talking to Tim.
Right on, baby boy. Right on that, baby boy.
10-4, Machete thinking about me, telling me, reminded me to go get another cup of coffee. Well, I'm not quite done with this one, but I'm getting close. It's about a third of the way full now. It was under half, now it's less than that. It's about a third, and I'll sip on it here, sip on it there, and before too doggone long it'll be gone, I'll go get myself another cup. Ain't no doubt about that. Tell Machete I said hello. It's been a while since I heard him getting his name called out here on the band, by about a week and a half or so, I guess it was. And so tell him I said hello out there. Welcome to the weekend. Oh, dear, one more time again. Motormouth Mall waving. I got down. Break on.
Mall, Bad Company, appreciate the way, Bad Company, said Motormouth Mall. Have yourself a good day. I'll see you.
Bartender, Bad Company. Well, I appreciate you bumping it down, saying hello out here, and I appreciate the wave on your end as well. Well, you're doing a good job out here in my radio. Hey, Bad Company. I even got I got a gate rolling live on YouTube, but I even got you right here. Check this out. Appreciate the way, Bad Company, said Motormouth Mall. Have yourself a good day, ass. And that was you right there, Bad Company, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Got down right there. Break on. Very welcome to Bad Company. You have a good day, too. Enjoy it to its fullest. Enjoy the weekend to its maximum, and we'll catch you a little bit later on. Bad Company, Motormouth Mall. Got up.
I can hear you on the fillings in my seat. Nature's all over the place. It's up and it's down. It's all around. Western Electric up here. Western
Electric, I got you up in there on Seattle, too. You say Mother Nature's all over the place. She's up, she's down, she's bumping and grinding, bobbing, weaving, shucking and jiving. You know how Mother Nature does from time to time. Hey, Western Electric, if you got any kind of a sloppy copy on me, I'll say hello and good morning time to you. Hey, Western Electric, by the way, I'm going to switch something. If you got a gate roll, I should ask first. Hey, Western Electric, do you have a gate roll in there, break?
I do. Motormouth Mall, I have a gate rolling right now. I'm broadcasting to you over Starlink.
I knew you ain't come out there with somebody running a little two-pier.
Wow, did you say you're broadcasting over Starlink? I like the sound of that. Now we're talking some high-tech stuff there. Hey, Western Electric, now we're talking some high-tech stuff. I'm going to switch this thing over. I'm going to turn the EQ on your Watergate, see what that does. I just turned the EQ on. I got an EQ I've been playing with over here, and I got a setting that might be interesting, might not be interesting on your SDR receiver. But yeah, I like the idea of broadcasting live on Starlink. Hello to you one more time. Western Electric Radio, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. And I'm going to switch back over now to the without the EQ right there. That's without the EQ. Hello to you, Western Electric Radio, Motormouth Mall, Step and Breaker.
All right. Yeah, I noticed the difference in the visual, but the audio sounded the same to me. So I don't know. Listen to yourself.
All right, I'll give it a listen there and see what it does. Ain't no doubt about that. I can also narrow it and I can widen it a little bit there, but I'm going to go middle of the road right there. But you see, you could see it on the visual a little bit, but you didn't hear it a whole lot in the audio. All right, there, Western Electric Radio, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. On the count of three, I'm going to switch it. 1, 2, 3, and now we're switched. And that's with the EQ in the on mode. Motormouth Mall, Step and Breaker. I'm out.
All right. Hey, I actually saw a visual. And then also, too, it seems like it might have a little compression, too, because it's removing some of the space and just filling
How about it up there? 976 in Longview, Washington State.
down there.
976 in Longview, Washington.
410, yep, absolutely. Yeah, it does increase a little compression because it does hit the final compressor limiter a little harder. I probably didn't gain stage it to equal it out. It's just a little bit of a boost, and I'm hoping I'm not confusing loudness or volume gain with betterness. You know, sometimes it's easy to confuse the two, but I'm going to go ahead and turn it off one more time right here. We'll turn it off like that right there and go back to the off mode. So yeah, sometimes it's difficult to differentiate between slightly louder versus better because we always gravitate toward louder, it seems, not necessarily better. Just like distortion, you know, our ears perceive distortion as louder when in reality it's distortion, not necessarily better or a louder signal of what you already had. It becomes it's more distorted than what you had, and we perceive it to be better. So anyway, crazy stuff. All right, let me get my knees up in a breeze. Western Electric Radio, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising this thing. I'm back out.
All right, my friend, I guess that explains why so many mud ducks scream into their microphones so hard. They think if they scream harder, they'll get out better. I've always wondered why they did that. No, you're sounding good, as always. I think it sounds good with the EQ on with that little bit of compression.
One steel tube.
I'm listening over, studio monitors as well. That might not be the case with everybody's receive, but it is with mine. That's just my 2 cents. I think you sound good. Broadcast quality all the time.
Western, first thing you got to ride with them and see if you qualified or not.
Sure. All right, good deal. Yeah, it gets down to, in some cases, to preference. Ain't no doubt about that. And you like a little bit added compression by having the EQ turned on, hitting the compressor just a little bit harder. And it's hitting the compressor harder primarily in the bass region. So that's all the EQ does is it pulls up the mids and drops the extreme lows and hits the next following compressor just a tad bit harder. And so that's what you're hearing. Ain't no doubt about that. All right. Hey, Western Electric Radio Station, Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Cut down.
All right, yeah. Leave it on as far as I'm concerned. I see you're the only station I'm getting right now. It's the Motor Mouth Mall radio show up here in the northwest corner, at least in my home QTH. So I just thought I'd come out here and say hello, howdy. It's overcast up here. You guys are going to be jealous. It's 64 degrees. We got the best weather in the United States. Cool and comfortable up here in the corner. Western Electric.
Holy cow, that sounds like some nice weather up there. All right, good deal. Well, I hope that sticks around for you for a while. You get to enjoy that good stuff. Hey, Western Electric, I'm going to roll some music up in there for you just a little bit. It's going to be royalty-free. I'm going to do this as well right here. That ought to sound pretty good over there. Hello to you one more time. Western Electric. Motor Mouth Mall cruising. I got down right there. Breaker, breaker.
I think my feed's a little delayed. It's buffering a little.
Washington State wants you to get out of his driveway, no doubt. Break on.
It was coming in really, really good up here. All right, Motor Mouth Mall, sounding good as always. Western Electric up here in the corner. Talk to you later, my friend. I suppose I ought to try to do something up here. Take advantage of the cool weather and get something done.
Yeah, if you got any antenna projects, any outdoor projects going on right about now would be the time to get out there and get her done. Ain't no doubt about that. You got some nice cool weather. Enjoy it to its fullest, and we'll catch you another time, another way. Hello, Western Electric Radio station, Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast under-modulated beast. I hope Prime didn't hear that. He got down.
I think, man, that Motor Mouth Mall's got to get out of my driveway. Motor Mouth Mall, get out of my driveway. 976 in Longview, Washington State, we said it.
Well, 976. Hey, Mountain Man, you said I'm in your driveway there, break. I was was just taking a rest over here. Just thought I'd pull over for a spell. I didn't think you'd mind there, Break.
Like going to the candy store.
Right on, Motormouth Mall. Right on there, Motormouth Mall, 976 in Longview, Washington State. We say thank you for the contact and standing by.
976 in Longview. Why did I think you said Long Beach? I thought you were Mountain Man in Long Beach, Washington, but you're not. You're 976 in Longview, Washington, which is what I used to always try to call Long Beach because I had a hard time accepting the fact that you guys stole the name Long Beach for part of one of your cities over there, and I thought, nah, he meant Longview. But no, Mountain Man is in Long Beach, and you're in Longview. So I get that straightened up there and squared up. Make sure I don't make that mistake again there, Brady.
Right on, Motormouth Mall. Right on, Motormouth Mall. You made my day. Definitely. Calling out my numbers. 976 in Longview, Washington State. We're reading the mail.
Well, I'll take it one step further. Hey, 976 around Longview. I'll take it one step further and see if I can't do this for you real quick while I got this thing queued up, more or less. Here you go. Check this out.
Motormouth Mall. Right on, Motormouth Mall. You made my day. Definitely. Calling out my numbers. 976 in Longview, Washington State. We're reading the mail.
976 Longview, Washington. Motormouth Mall cruising. Break on.
Right on, Motormouth Mall. We appreciate it. 976 the coupon out here in Longview, Washington State. We're standing by.
The coupon, huh? The coupon. Motormouth Mall dropping the hammer. I'll see you. Bye.
Holy shit, you got me ear to ear with that smile on my face. Got me ear to ear. Golly gee. Again, we appreciate that, Motormouth Mall. We definitely appreciate that. 9 circuit boards wired together with coat hangers and duct tape. 1 steel tube, 1 heavy foot, and a big smile on my face. Breaker?
Well, I tell you what, that's a good combination. You don't want to let that cat out of the bag. Check this out.
Holy shit, you got me ear to ear with that smile on my face. Got me ear to ear. Golly gee. Again, we appreciate that, Motormouth Mall. We definitely appreciate that. 9 circuit boards wired together with coat hangers and duct tape. 1 steel tube, 1 heavy foot, and a big smile on my face. Breaker?
That's just between you and me. Nobody else needs to know what you're doing there, Break.
Right on. Right on. 976 in Longview, Washington State. That Motormouth Mall made my day. 976 in Longview, Washington State, and we're going to be reading the mail.
410 976. All right, you have a good day out there on Longview. Don't work too hard. Enjoy it to its fullest. I understand your weather up there is beautiful, so go outside and do something and enjoy it. It ain't going to be like that for long. Motormouth Mall cruising. Break on.
Break for that Motormouth. Break. Definitely put a smile on my face. It's going to be hard to get off. 976 out here, the coupon. We're
410, take care, 73. You said, I heard somebody else say Motormouth Mall, you got a copy on it. I didn't hear the who, but I did hear somebody calling it a break. That was rough. I think I heard you say Motormouth Mall. They called me 74, but I didn't get it, man. I'll tell you what, it was a little bit tough and a little bit tricky. I did hear you roll up in there, but I couldn't quite pull it out to break. Breaka. The important part. Break channel 6.
What's going on there, Motormouth Mall?
Hey, Mongoose, what's going on? What's been in your radio this morning, the break?
Well, so far it's been you. I'm just out here doing a little drywall, trying to finish up the laundry room and a new bathroom, Roger.
Drywall. I hate drywall. I did a lot of it. I'm getting pretty good at it now, but I hate it. Do I ever hate drywall? stick spackle and just splat it up there. Nobody has to worry about what's underneath it. They're right. Just kidding.
Yeah, well, that's the key. That's the key. You got to put it on light. And I like using a wet sponge just to wipe off when it's starting to set up so you don't have much sanding to do, Roger.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of little tricks along the way. I remember the first time I did drywall, I thought, I'll just, this stuff gets like powdery, it'll be easy to sand off. So I left all kinds of streaks and little lumps and things, and that was a mistake. So I realized it was much, much more important to get it off there while while it was manageable than to wait till after the fact, that's for sure. I also realized the importance of making sure you use edges that are, finished edges instead of button up two cut edges back to back. There's a reason for that indentation. Anyway, yeah, I learned a lot along the way, but now I think I've got all my drywall. I've got one more little drywall project I'm going to do for the shop sound system. Believe it or not, all the Altic Lansing A7 cabinets on each side and the Uri 12-inch coaxial two ways for the mid bass and or the mids, and then the horns. The horns are in nice big huge resin or plastic lenses, but I want to get that all flush mounted on a fascia, kind of like a facade wall, and then build that wall up about a foot and a half or 2 feet higher than the drivers. And the A7s are 4 feet tall almost, right? 38 inches tall or whatever, 39 inches tall, and a little over 3 feet, I guess, anyway. And then the horns and all that. But I want to build like a long wall, I'll probably do it to hold 50 feet, and make cutouts for all that stuff. So I'm going to drywall that, but that's going to be up and out of the way, and it doesn't have to be too awful pretty.
Well, you better get started, man. Come on, jump right in. The fun part about sanding this stuff, you look like a 1970s Miami gangster, a little cocaine addict, Roger.
Yeah, you go to the store, you've been drywalling, you kind of wash yourself all up, and then you got a little drywall powder left somewhere, you go to scratch your nose or something, and you walk in the store with the drywall on your nose, and people look at you kind of funny. What are you looking at? What?
Yeah, I tell you what, though, yeah, I'm starting to, after 30 years of doing it on and off, I'm finally wearing a mask. But, all right, man. Well, I thought I'd get in there, bump it in there, and wave a hand, say, have a great weekend out there. Saturday, beautiful day out here, but it's supposed to be 106 out here on Monday, Roger.
Wow. Wow on a couple of accounts. One, wow on the 106 on Friday. That's insane. And wow on your signal. Look at what happened here to your audio and your signal.
I tell you what, though, yeah. I'm starting to, after 30 years of doing it, on and off. I'm finally wearing a mask. But, all right, man. Well, I thought I'd get in there, bump it in there, and wave a hand, say, have a great weekend out there. Saturday, beautiful day out here, but it's supposed to be 106 out here on Monday, Roger.
Big hammer, big audio. Oh, my God, that's insane. Mongoose, Motor Mouth Mall. Yeah, I started wearing a mask, too. It's funny, you take the mask off and the bandana, because I did keep it gets warm, and when you're doing drywall inside, upstairs and whatnot, it starts dripping down your eyebrows, and I put the bandana on, you take that off, and you got the ring around your head and the mask, the outline of the mask.
Oh, yeah. Well, that means you did it. That means it did its job. Didn't get to your lungs, but yeah, we're gonna get back to it. We thought we'd walk through the radio room with all our drywall pieces. We did did my part of the garage, got it all insulated and drywalled, did the lid, all 5/8. So that's all done. It's just all got to be taped. But I got to finish the bathroom lid and walls, and get up there and give it a nice little sand, get all the paper edges out of there, and then I can start taping. So we're going to get back to her. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, always a pleasure, man. Jumping in there, sounding grand as always. We'll see you.
All right, sounds good. Likewise, yeah, you're smoking. You sound superb over here. Beautiful audio, best I've ever heard there, and don't change anything. By the way, I'll get a quick input from you. I've been talking this whole time now since Western Electric Radio with the EQ turned on. I'm going to turn the EQ off and tell me if you can hear any kind of a change. Here it goes on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And now the EQ is off. And see if you can hear any kind of a noticeable difference or change in a favorable or not favorable direction around your stack of bricks. Mongoose, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising, break up.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, I tell you what, Witch Doctor got in there with that old Hammerlin transmitter. Hammerlin transmitter sounded good there, Witch Doctor. Take care, Motormouth Mall. I'm going to jump on out. Witch Doctor, it's working for you, that's for sure. Sounding good up here in Southern Oregon. We'll see you.
Well, I'll do one more test for you. I know he's got that hammer down at the opportune time, so here it goes. One more test. This is with the equalizer off right here, Mongoose. Equalizer off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And equalizer back on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't know which one you like better there, Break.
Equalizer on. Sounds a lot fuller. Sounds like you got a little more mids in there, but it sounds like you're, definitely a lot fuller audio signal, Roger.
Roger, all right. Only 2 people liked it with it off, and 3 people liked it with it on. So, all right, I guess it all depends on the receiver. And you said you like it better with it on. It's a little bit fuller, a little bit more mids up in there, and that's exactly what the EQ is doing. It rolled off to deep bass and bumped up the mids at about, between 200 and 300 somewhere. I'm not looking exactly, but there's a bump up in there somewhere. So that's what it did. All right, hello to you one more time. Mongoose, I'll let you get back to work. Tell Witch Doctor I said hello while he's working that great big old Hammerlin. And I'm going to get back on the side, read the mail first, go Shabidmo.
Well, there you go. Hey, Witch Doctor, if you still got a copy, old Motormouth Mall is waving a hand. And have a good one. That Hammerlin sounds good. We'll see you. Witch Doctor, Motormouth, I'm off the key. We'll see you. Bye.
Caution change. This time Mary Hammer. Hey, 3 getting down.
Well, that 1950 transmitter sounding good, and it's been a long time since I keyed down a Turner Plus 2. We'll see you.
Hey, Witch Doctor.
Is that what he's talking on? A Turner Plus 2 and the Hammerlin they're breaking?
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, you got a copy of the Howdy Doody out here? Motormouth Mall, Howdy Doody got down.
Oh, yeah, howdy doody. You're still up in there, Break. I got you.
Behind you like some diddy walls.
Who's that saying that they hear me on their receive radio with no coax?
Listening to you on my dummy load.
A little better than Rocket up in there, guys. I hope I sound better than Rocket, over.
Oh, I can't tell that. I can't make that kind of a deal. You say you hope you sound better than Rocket. Now, wait a second. You're going to stir up a can of worms there. If I said you sound better than Rocket, or if I told Rocket you sound better than you, I'd be, I can't say that. All I can say is you both sound good, and you'll have to listen to the video gate and make up your own decision, because for one, everybody might want a different sound. So you have 2 distinct different sounds. Howdy Doody, you got more bass and more roominess, and Rocket has more punch and mid bass and hit, like a gut, like a I don't know, they're 2 different sounds, and it's really a matter of what you're going for, not who's better, the break.
Yeah, Roger there, Motormouth Mall. I know I got this boominess bass up in here. Howdy Doody said that, and I got down out here. Well, I see what you're saying there. I mean, it could create a little bit of a controversy up in there.
I appreciate it, baby boy. Man, that time you had a key down, that's for sure.
Yeah, 10-4. Mongoose is talking to Baby Boy. He's making it rough and tough right now. But yeah, it's tricky to say specifically which is better. All right, sounds good. Catch you later, Motormouth Mall, waving and stepping, breaker.
Sounds good there, Motormouth Mall. Well, yeah, bet you later on, my friend. Howdy Doody, southeastern side of the...
Check there, baby boy. All right, man, we're checking out. We're going to go 10-6. Be listening. We'll see you. Bye.
Man, oh man, everybody's coming out of the woodwork. Witch Doctor on some antique radio down there, but you sure are booming into my radio. Western Electric up here in the corner, kind of just listening in. Breaker.
Don't play, young people. No.
Hey, Witch Doctor. Hello, howdy. Welcome to the weekend. Yeah, it's been a while. Good to hear you out there, though. We've had some better today, though. Western Electric up in the corner. Have a good one.
Listen to this clean audio here with no distortion. Howdy doody got down out here southeastern side of the Evergreen State.
Yeah, that sounds really good, howdy doody. Yeah, I wouldn't go about saying no distortion because there's a thing on Facebook going around on a couple of these, higher tech CD sites talking about distortion and all that. And I think we have to use the word distortion pretty loosely. We can't be too by the book on distortion because as soon as you do any processing, even a little bit of compression or limiting, it's distorted. So I think what we're talking about is audible distortion, nasty, scratchy, disgusting, that kind of distortion. But I think there's an awful lot of distortion in my audio. I mean, a ton of it. If you look at the original versus now, it's probably all distorted, but it's still intelligible and decent sounding. It may not be me, and it may not be the original, and it certainly isn't high fidelity. But yeah, we got to use the term distortion. Distortion and high fidelity very loosely, because if we get too caught up in that, there's a lot of people out there that are waiting to stomp on that whole thing and say, yeah, it's all distorted. Well, technically they're right. But it sounds good, and that's all that matters. It's like the bass guitar player that cranks up the input, or guitarist that cranks up the input stage of their preamp, on their tube amplifier to get it to soft clip and drive the next stage a little bit too hard so it soft clips, and you get that nice, warm, musical, kind of a harmonic, rich sound. Well, that's distortion, but we like it. They're great.
Yeah, sounds good there, Motor Mouth Mall. This is just a clean audio right here, my friend. No echo effect, no nothing, just a clean audio. So this is how it is here, Motor Mouth Mall. Howdy doody got down.
Nigel, well, I think you're going to like what you hear on the gate. I got the gate on, and it's live up on YouTube, and as you well know. And how long is this gate, by the way? How long have I been out here? A whole lot of people out there in Europe, and there are a lot of times. So yeah, you're definitely up in 10-7. How can you be 10-7? 11:14. It's 11:49. How can you be 10-7 a half hour ago and you're still out here break?
I thought I was going to be 10-7 there, Motor Mouth Mall, but obviously that didn't happen. I'm still out here, man. I'll tell you what, I'm still out here and putting the hammer down, I guess. So I thought I was going to be, 10-7, but here I am. Howdy doody got down.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely all up in here. You sounded good, too. All right, hey, howdy doody. I'm going to go 10-7. I'm going to get back out of here and go get some other stuff done. It's almost 12. It's 11:50 over here, so time to get the show on the road. Hello to you one more time. Howdy doody, Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast. See, I can say howdy doody when I got the headphones off. When I put the headphones on, so watch that one, put the headphones on. Put the headphones on, turn them up, and then I'm going to say howdy doody. Howdy doody, howdy doody. Howdy doody. If I slow it down, I can say howdy doody, but it's hard to say when you get headphones up in your ears. Oh, yeah, howdy doody. Take care. Have a good day. Breaker, breaker.
All right, sounds good there, Motor Mouth Mall. Just turn on this echo up in here, my friend. Howdy doody, southeastern side of the Evergreen State just got down out here. Break out here. Come on.
Yeah, I like that sound. That sounds good. I hear the fullness, the openness, the roominess, the relaxedness, but at the same time, that good bass, good highs, and it just sounds good there, Break. I like it. You're doing a good job with that thing. Howdy doody, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising this thing right here, Breakout.
One of these times he'll grow up to be a big station.
Hey, Squeaker, you said one of these times he'll grow up to be a big station? You mean big like that big old hammer you just dropped on my receiver there, Break?
I ain't gonna got the 150 watts up here, so. But, yeah. Well, howdy doody there. freckles and big buck teeth.
Yeah, I don't know if he still has freckles and big buck teeth there. Hey, howdy doody. Do you still have big old freckles and buck teeth there, Ray? That's what Squeaker wants to know.
You tell Squeaker I sure do. You tell Squeaker I sure do. Wave that 5 at him. You tell him I sure do there. Howdy doody. He's wearing this fun little hat and I got down.
Roger, yeah, he says he sure does. Hey, Squeaker, he says he sure does, and he appreciates you waving 4 friendly fingers and a thumb, and he's waving right back at you right there, right now. Right now. Oh, I didn't say that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I forgot to put my rubber band on this morning. I was going to snap myself in the wrist every time I said right there, right now at the end of a key. Oh, I did it again. Anyway, yeah, I've been trying to get out of that doggone phrase. It was manifesting itself far too often.
Of his head too. Alrighty, well you tell him hello. I'll see you later. I'm gonna get back and take a listen. I was just working on the car up here. I'm sitting back, taking a listen, doing some wrenching. I'll see you.
I tried doing some wrenching, working on the car, and you're right. Yeah, howdy doody. Just say he had the little hat on too. All right, catch you later on 73s. Bye. Bye.
Hey, top of the morning to you, Punch. Or afternoon, I guess it'd be now. But top of the day to you, Mr. Hawaiian Punch. Look at you.
Just can't do it. Motor Mouth.
And tell Hawaiian Punch I said hello, good day too. I walked on through.
Alrighty there, Punch. Well, Motor Mouth said top of the day to you. Witch Doctor said you got a goofy grin and a funny hat on your head, too. See you later, Punch. I'm gone. The Hawaiian Punch, 111 Mobile in the corners, leading in. Sure enough there, WD. May have to put some caps in that thing pretty soon. It's starting to get a little bit of a hum in it. But other than that, great big audio out of that old Hammerlin.
CK06, British Columbia, Canada calling.
The station up there in Canada, I got you up in there too while you're calling down south. Hello up there in Canada, radio station, Motormouth Mall waving, and have a good day out there breaking.
Yeah, right there, WD. Boy, a couple people keyed up, Motormouth keyed up, and then a couple others from down south, so I'll get out of the way. But, real good job. Yeah, it might have been, because I didn't hear it that time. See you later, Witch Doctor, on that old antique Hammerlin with a great big VFO wind-up. I'll see you. Well, they both kind of sound real good. I don't know which one I'd pick. The Hammerlin's just got a little bit sharper tone. The other one's just got a little bit